Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for December. I hope everybody's doing really well. I would like to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies of a monthly reading are predictive in nature. So if these events aren't occurring for you right now, they could very well occur in the next few weeks. And as always, Leo, please don't force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? What would you like Leo to know for the month of December? Leo. All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Queen of Swords. You have your boundaries in place. Let me see what's crossing that. All right, so we have the Sun in reverse. A situation that has made you unhappy. Hold 1 second, guys. I just need to do something with the alarm. I apologize for that. I'm at a new location and there's different things that I'm having to attend to now. All right, so what I'm seeing though is that your boundaries are up pretty high. I do feel like you're open to communicating with somebody, but not if they're going to give you some BS. You're unhappy with the situation as it is. It lacks clarity. Let me see what's happened here in the past. Show me what's happened in the past for Leo. The Wheel of Fortune. So things have started changing in your best interests. That is a very good thing. I do feel like there's been very good forward progress for you. And this is why your boundaries are so high. So something has changed for you, but it's changed in a positive way. Let me see. What is the reason for this reading? Show me the underline. Show me why all this is happening for Leo. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're releasing your past. You're letting something from the past go. Yeah, something that made you very unhappy. There's been a lack of clarity with this, but you're releasing it. Show me what's on Leo's mind. Nine of Cups. Very nice. You're figuring out what it is that you want. What is important to you? What do you want? Show me, okay, December. Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're coming out of this energy. So something in the recent past has changed within you. You've put your boundaries up in a situation that had a whole lack of clarity. You've gone through some depression. You've gone through some sad times, but your heart is opening back up to love. You want love in your life. You've learned a lot of lessons from this, and you're realizing that. I do feel like you're open to communication with somebody, but only if it's honest and clear. Show me how Leo is showing up in this reading. You're definitely getting in touch with what it is that you really want in the month of December. So show me how is Leo showing up in this reading. How is Leo showing up in this reading? Leo says, I'm not going to show you how I'm showing up in this reading. All right. Two of Swords. You're very decisive. I like that energy for you. In the past, maybe you were not very decisive. Now you've made some sort of decision here, and you're showing up as being very decisive. Show me the energy coming towards Leo. Justice. All right, so you could be a Libra that's approaching you, but what I'm seeing here is that somebody is receiving karmic justice here. There's somebody that may want to balance things out. Let me see Spirit's advice for Leo. Page of Cups. Spirit's saying there's somebody new coming into your energy, possibly a Libra. Interesting. Let's see. Show me the outcome at the end of the month for Leo. Show me the outcome at the end of the month for Leo. Now that could, for some of you, could be a reconciliation that's being discussed as well. A new beginning. Or it could be a new person. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's try that again. Show me the outcome at the end of the month. All right, we have the King of Wands along with the Death card in reverse. So at the end of the month, I do see you kind of seated in your power here. You're definitely taking charge of things. You have this decisive energy, but there's still something from the past, an ending that is not quite resolved. You may still be emotionally attached to something. Now, that being said, some of you may be taking on new endeavors. There's a sense of passion that is coming back into your life, a sense of you stepping into your power as well. I do feel like people are attracted to you, and I feel like you're commanding quite a presence here. So people are definitely gravitating towards you, but there is something still, even though you're releasing your past, you're releasing stuff from your past, you're still emotionally attached to an ending here. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups in the reverse. This is underlying energy. Some of you guys might be staying to yourself a little bit, not really going out, not really dating. There's an energy here of a bit of unhappiness, a bit of discontentment, and just kind of keeping to yourself, okay? So let's, there could have been a reconciliation as well that you were hoping for that has not taken place at this point. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Queen of Swords here for Leo? All right, we have the Ten of Wands reversed, and we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, you've had some conflict with somebody. Your guard is very high. However, you would like to resolve that conflict. You're open to that conversation, but you're just not going to put up with BS. Why is the Sun here in reverse? Why is the Sun in reverse for the sign of Leo? Why is the Sun here in reverse for the sign of Leo? All right, Four of Swords. There's a lack of communication with this individual. Somebody that you've had a lot of conflict with. The conflict is not completely resolved, but it looks like you're open to resolving it. However, again, I'm seeing that reclusive energy. There's a bit of unhappiness here. There's a bit of you taking a break. Some of you guys are actually trying to, isolate a bit in order to heal yourself. You're resting. You're in a resting phase from whoever this person is. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Eight of Swords reverse. Okay, so in the past, it looks like you freed yourself from something that was creating a lot of anxiety. And that's really what got things moving for you and helped you to put up these boundaries. So that's actually good. That's really good energy. It's put you in a position where you feel more empowered. Why is the Six of Cups here in reverse for Leo? The High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is in reverse. So you guys definitely need to, when you're taking this time alone, I can see a lot of you are working at trying to trust your own intuition. There's a need for you to trust your own intuition, particularly about this person from the past. But I do feel that the reason you're releasing this person is because something here was revealed to you. Some kind of secret, something was revealed to you about this person, and it's caused you to want to release the entire situation. Why is the Nine of Cups here? The Chariot. You're thinking about moving forward with your life. What it is that you need to move in your life in order to be successful. I do feel like you're much more focused now on what it is that you want, not on what you don't want. And that's a very positive thing. But you want your wish fulfillment. So let me see what is in December for you. Spirit, show me December for the sign of Leo. All right. We have the Five of Swords. Again, the Five of Cups reversed. The Ten of Cups. Three of Cups reversed. King of Swords reversed. Justice in the reverse. Now that's the energy that's approaching you guys, but it's approaching you in the reverse. Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Cups. Six of Swords. Three of Swords. And the Queen of Cups reversed. All right, so what I'm seeing is that you guys have gone through a period where you may have felt some depression. You definitely were, sad for a minute. And it did have to do with love. I do feel that you didn't feel the love in your life for a moment, but all of that is changing for you. It's almost like you have, I'm hearing the words fighting back from the abyss. So it's like you were almost going over this cliff and you've pulled yourself back from that. You've learned lessons from this entire experience. I do see in the first week of December that there could be some conflict here. And be careful what you say in that conflict. There could be some ego involved for some of you, because somebody here is fighting, it almost looks like just to be fighting. There's a sense here of wanting to win at all costs, and there will be regret for that. I do feel that you, it may be this person that you had this connection with from the past. However, I feel like you're fighting for your happiness here. And it's because you've learned all these lessons. So the first week of December, there's an ending of some sort of a contract or a stable foundation. It could even be a soul contract, but you're going to be happy about it because you're viewing this person as being dishonest and not treating you in the appropriate manner. So I feel like the first week of December is all about you learning lessons from the past, from the person that you've had this conflict with. Now, I have to say that whoever this is, there's been a lot of conflict. And I feel like, in the first week, you're focused more on what's going to make you happy. How is it that you move forward from this ending of this connection or this foundation? In the second week, I see you really feeling like somebody has not treated you fairly at all. There's a sense here that there's been an injustice done. Some of you may be in some sort of legal, if there's a divorce, there could be legal ramifications, and you're not feeling positive about it. There's a sense here of betrayal, that somebody has been treating you not only badly, but they've been treating you dishonestly. You're seeing this person as being extremely dishonest. And that's the energy that's approaching you as well. In the third week of December, I see you experiencing a lot of loss. However, there's new love that is coming into your life. So right on the heels of this loss, there's new love in that third week of December. It's a transition. This could also be you pouring the love into yourself. because there's definitely a realization in the third week that you need to nurture yourself. And I do see you pouring love into yourself. There's a sense here of feeling deeply betrayed, feeling like somebody has just really done you wrong. And you feel that loss, but you pour that love back into you, which is enabling you to begin to move forward. For some of you, though, I do see that there is love coming into your life in the third week. It will follow right on the heels of this injustice, of this painful ending. In the fourth week, I see you moving forward, moving more towards peace and away from chaos and heartbreak. But it's still somewhat in your energy, which would explain why we're seeing this death card in reverse. So be careful, Leo, that you're not closing your heart off, because I do feel like a lot of you, in order to deal with this heartache, you're emotionally unavailable. You're not really able to give of yourself. It looks as if you're more or less trying to pour the love into yourself versus someone else. But in that third week, I do see somebody else approaching you. There is love coming into your life, but I don't feel like you're open to it. So let's look at how you're showing up. Show me why the Two of Swords is here in reverse for Leo. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, so there's a new beginning that's trying to come in for you, Leo, but you're not accepting it. And it's because of fear. It's because of the anxiety and the fear and still having the emotional attachment to this person that you felt was dishonest or not treating you properly. So I do feel like you're really in the process of trying to reconcile all that, pour the love into yourself. Your boundaries are really high. Just be careful that your boundaries aren't, like so high that that nobody can approach you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, because I do see fear of new beginnings. I see a lot of anxiety. I do see some sleepless nights that's going on here, and it's all related to the ending. And I see it's a clear decision here for you to not begin something new right now. So emotionally, you're not opening yourself up as of yet. Let's see this energy approaching you. Show me the energy approaching Leo. All right. We have the Empress in reverse. We have the Page of Swords reversed. And we have the Three of Wands reversed. So this energy that's approaching you is somebody from the past. We see that they don't approach you in the right way. And that's because this person does not really have a sense of self-worth themselves. And they don't really know how to nurture at this particular time. They're not very nurturing. They're not even very kind in the way that they're presenting here. Could be a Libra, which is very strong. I'm also seeing Taurus energy. This is somebody who doesn't really know how to nurture at this particular time. I do feel like they want to balance things out with you, but at the same time, they're going to be frustrated because you're kind of putting those guards up. So this person is very frustrated. I see a sense of impatience, but they don't quite know how to approach you in the proper way, if I'm being completely honest. And it stems from a lack of self-worth. Let me look at, they're just not balanced. They're just not balanced. So let me see Spirit's advice. Show me, thank you. All right, we have the Hierophant reversed. We have the Ace of Swords reversed, and we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so if this person, so Spirit is saying basically with regard to this person from the past, that they're still not coming forward offering commitment, and they're not offering, they may even have an apology, or they may be reaching out because they still have emotions for you, but they're still not offering the commitment or the clarity that you're looking for. The indication is for you to speak truthfully and bluntly. If this is somebody new that is coming into your life, and we do see for some of you there is somebody new coming in that third week, this person is going to be speaking truthfully, so that's a good thing. But you also have to be truthful with them about where you are in life right now. There's a fear here of taking a leap of faith in a new direction. So if you're unable to offer commitment yourself or clarity to this person, there's an indication for you to speak that truth. Okay? All right. So let me see. Let's look at your outcome. Looks like you guys are kind of dealing with a lot right here. All right, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Ten of Coins, and we have the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy is here, Scorpio energy here. Let's see, also Aries, another Leo like yourself, or let's see, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So you're going to have a decision to make, is what I'm seeing regarding commitment. So I do feel like a lot of you, there's decisions you need to make about your money as well, but it does look like by the end of the month, you've got money coming in. So that's really good. I do feel like some of you could have had a financial loss in the past that's affected you, and you may be worrying about money. Just know that by the end of the month, your money is going to be looking really good. I do see that with regard to whatever this is that is still unresolved with this past person, you are surrounded by family and friends. I do feel like you are receiving good advice from those people. And I do see that for some of you, there is somebody coming in that is offering you commitment. So you'll have a decision to make. And I do feel like you might be a little bit indecisive initially, whether it's the past person or whether it's somebody new, but you need to speak your truth about what it is that you're really moving towards, what it is that you really want here. And I do feel like you're going to have the option to move back into a connection. However, I feel like you're going to be a little bit indecisive. It's because you're still tied up to something here from the past. So you are receiving good advice about that from family and friends. I also see you surrounded by family and friends, which is very nice. Some of you are considering travel, and I think you very much would like to do that. You would very much like to travel. So that's going to be very helpful to you. But just know, Leo, that you're basically in charge of the situation. Spirit is telling you that if you are indecisive with regard to someone new or someone from the past, because of a lack of clarity, because of the lack of commitment, whether it's on your side or theirs, speak your truth. You definitely want to do that. You want to speak your truth in the situation. Bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. Very interesting. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but as a underlying energy, this indicates to me that you're releasing yourself from toxic energy. You just don't want the toxicity that goes with this past person or any other person. And I think that that is actually a really positive thing. I think that that's going to be helpful, and I think that you are moving on from that, moving on from the heartbreak, but it's taken its toll on you. And you're still somewhat emotionally attached to this past. So give this a little bit of time. Speak your truth, regardless of who's approaching you. But it looks like a lot of growth is going on. So I'm going to pull from the oracles And I'm using the Enchanted map. We'll see if there's any further advice for you. These cards have been really spot on this week. So, yeah, we have number 8. Come together. Interesting. So let's look at that. Give me just a second. It says, love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the Come Together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression. Romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Beautiful. So guys, if you're very much focused on what it is that you want right now in your life in order to move forward in a successful manner. So make sure that any of the partnerships, whether it's new, whether it's someone from the past, that they are bringing something to the table as well. You want to make sure that it's a harmonious and caring partnership. All right? So I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.